Grazie. Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. I am Alessandro Massola from SCHAEFFLER Italia, and I am the Center of Competence Manager. That means I am responsible for all the training activities held by SCHAEFFLER Italia in Italy about our core business. A couple of words about SCHAEFFLER. Who is SCHAEFFLER? SCHAEFFLER is a manufacturing company in the business of bearings, and we are busy with 75 plants all around the world. We are approximately all 84,000 people, generating a turnover of approximately 12.5 billion euro all around the world, with approximately 12,000 customers. My duty today is to explain you which is the proposal that SCHAEFFLER is bringing here at EMO Milano 2021. We are mainly focused, and you will be very welcome to visit at our booth, where you can see our proposal, our solutions about service solutions, machine tool solutions, and robotics. Let's start from the machine tool area. That is the most important one at our booth. We perfectly know, and as also end users for machine tools and automatic manufacturing units, that the main important topic in our world today is the overall equipment effectiveness that is generated by the availability, the productivity, and the quality of the product. In the machine tool area in particular, we need the most of the availability. And the statistics of our machine tools all around the world in our plants says that approximately 33% of the availability losses of the unplanned production downtime is generated by the main spindle and 30% by the feed axis. Let's concentrate a little bit on the main spindle. If we refer in detail to the main spindle, approximately 42% of the damages are related to the bearing, and in particular because of collision damage, lubrication failure, contamination, and wear. And we need also to optimize the productivity, increasing the robustness and the speed shootability of the spindle itself. Such as we need to optimize the performance of the spindle bearings in order to optimize the performance of the spindle itself. Which is our proposal at EMO 2021. We prepared a new series of bearings, of spindle bearings, that we call M series, that we are proposing in completely steel versions, such as steel rings, steel ball, hybrid ceramic balls together with steel rings, and the new high-performance steel named Vacrodur for really impressive performance increase for your spindles. Vacrodur in particular allow bearing design that shift the performance to a new limit. The VCM, as we present this bearing on the market, is a new premium level for the spindle bearing. It's the new premium level bearing that we are proposing, offering to the market. A second situation that we are presenting at our booth is the Spindle Sense, an innovative condition monitoring system that enables the reduction of machine breakdowns or downtime and allows to optimize the machining process. Spindle Sense is a sensor, you can see at the bottom of the slide, that is located between the tool and the first bearing. The Spindle Sense is composed by a triple duplex monitoring sensors that allows the user to monitor the deflection of the shaft. Such as with Spindle Sense, the customer is able to monitor the displacement of the shaft, axial, radial, and the tilting. The advantages is a high of this sensor is first of all a quality improvement. Because monitoring the displacement, we can offer a monitoring of the quality of the machining. A productivity improvement because we can monitor the load of the spindle and so increase or reduce the speed of the cutting parameters in function of the efforts of the shaft itself. improving the availability because we can optimize the cutting parameters, and cost savings because we can prevent or reduce the damage in case of overload event, such as we can monitor the displacement in case of overload, such as can be an impact. We can decide whether to start or not the spindle, preventing potentially higher damagings. Second area of development is the area of the feeding axis. And in particular, at EMO Milano 2021, we are presenting the RUEF, the sixth generation of linear recirculating roller guidance systems, with optimized running force, optimizing sealing and lubrication, and optimized assembly technology. This means that this is a further step toward the sustainability improvement and machine accuracy. You can feel that with the new RUE recirculating guideways, the friction, the normal friction of the guideways is significantly reduced, and so all the accuracy and the machining performance can be improved. Together with the RUE, we are proposing a condition monitoring for the lubrication of the linear guideways. The name is SCHAEFFLER DuraSense, and it is a device based upon an accelerometer system together with a data logger unit that can monitor the vibration of the carrier and verify if the vibration increases a certain level. The lubrication can be pumped because the monitoring is based upon the vibration in the lubrication area. So as soon as the lubricant expired, we can command a new input of lubrication inside the carrier. Also in the machine tool solution, we are presenting the YRTC bearing, our traditional 3 rows of needle roller bearing for rotary table, equipped with the measuring unit directly integrated on board. This bearing is proposed in 2 variants, YRTC-MA with absolute measuring system, or YRTC-MI, such as with incremental measuring unit, depending on the requirement of the machine tool manufacturer. This bearing can be used both on rotary tables and on 5-axis machine, both in the pulse and in the final axis, or in the spindle orientation axis. Due to the fact that the bearing is able to measure in 360 degrees, such as the full circle, this bearing can use it both in swiveling axis or in continuous rotation axis. Let's move to the second part of our booth. We are concentrated in advanced technology for machine tool, but also in service solution. The main topic we are proposing at EMO Milano 2021 is the system architecture for condition monitoring for the bearings. For the bearings, but not only for the bearings, because every kind of machine that is rotating, that is operating, generates vibrations, and so it's possible to acquire this vibration and monitoring the trend, understanding the health of the machine itself. We decline our proposal in the condition monitoring world with 3 main devices family. On the bottom left of the slide, you can find the entry-level system, the off-time sensors. In the center, you can find the more advanced technology for Smart Check and for ProLink system. They are different devices. You can appreciate the technology visiting us at our booth, where we can describe to you. But here, we can just say that off-time sensors are mostly based for devices rotating at more or less constant speed, such as electrical motors, fans, pumps. For the manufacturing area, maybe the auxiliary systems of a production plant. While Smart Check and his bigger brother, ProLink, are systems with more advanced technology that can perform a condition monitoring also in the world of spindles and rotary tables, such as they have also the possibility of receiving a tachometer signal to be able to verify also the second level of diagnosis in the spindle and rotary table area. SCHAEFFLER provides them all the system for the pre-processing of the signal and also about the diagnosis by cloud or by IP addresses like SmartCheck and ProLink in order to allow customers or our application engineering to make a diagnosis for our customers. Another chapter, very important chapter of our proposal in the service solution area are the concept lubricators, a family of lubricator systems. We named them concept, starting from concept 1, single point, the one in the left of this sheet. Concept 1 with a lubricant volume of approximately 60 cubic centimeters in a cartridge with a pneumatic spring that erogates the lubrication, up to the concept 8, the more complicated one, with 8 independent channels allowable to erogate grease or oil, depending on the version, and with cartridges inside where the lubricant can stay protected to the external environment from the dirtiness and selected as far as the user purchases Arcanol grease from SCHAEFFLER. Last but not the least, for sure, our proposal at EMO Milano 2021 goes in the robotics field. Together with our marketing service, we are monitoring the numbers of the robotic world, and we saw that robotics is booming, in particular in the field of collaborative robots, or the cobots. Our proposal here at EMO Milano 2021 is, for sure, always in the field of bearings, because SCHAEFFLER is a bearing manufacturer as a core business. And so we start from in the center, an angular contact needle roller bearing named XZU, able to guarantee to the pulse or to the knee of the robot a good rigidity, an exceptional rigidity, toward also with very contented minimum rotational angles, because of the needle roller bearing technology where SCHAEFFLER for sure is market leader. We are presenting also, at the top of the slide, the speed reducer that we call RTWH. That is a reducer, a harmonic reducer, in conjunction together with the technology of the ball and needle roller bearings, is a ready-to-use unit. Together with the new U-shape PCB rotary motors, named UPRS, that are direct drives with axial flow, able to guarantee a strong torque and power density in a very limited space. And again, taken from the traditional INA technology, a 3 belts driven MD Cuve linear module able to be used as a plug-and-play RoboMove, such as a range extension linear module for robots, such as a linear module where the robot can be carried up and moved in order to increase the range of motion of the device, of the robot itself. That's, in 15 minutes, what is our proposal, our novelties, our new device that we are offering to the market. So please come and visit us. We are at Hall 3, stand E47, in order to discuss, to see our novelties. If there aren't any questions, I thank you very much for your kind attention, and I wish you a successful continuation of your exhibition or to your visit.